Put the quarter in again. It's been a long time since I've had all three of my youngest kids grocery shopping all together. We're shopping here at Aldi. Yes, Joe, we see. You're having fun grocery shopping. We're shopping at Aldi here. Of course, we're looking for the red stickers that symbolize that or signify something is on a super price. So we're picking up these boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I love to put barbecue sauce on these and put them on the grill. They're so delicious that way. You can grill them ahead of time if you need to. Put them in the crock pot and keep them warm. So good. We did that for 4th of July last year and they were delicious. Also saw that they had the boneless, skinless chicken breasts, also at 30% off. Fantastic price on that. So picking up those. So there was not a whole lot of filming in the store. We are home though now. We went to 3 stores today. First Aldi, then Pick and Save, then Dollar Tree. So before I share with you all of the groceries and other random items that we picked up today, I just want to share with you just kind of a real quick little meal plan. Some of these are things that I just didn't get to other weeks, so I might have mentioned to you that I wanted to make a bean and sausage rigatoni. I did not get to that, so that is on the docket for tonight's supper, because I can thaw kielbasa really fast. Tomorrow night we have to be out the door by 5:15, and so we are going to be doing chicken nuggets, macaroni and cheese, and probably some carrot sticks or cucumber slices or some other vegetable that I picked up, just like some fresh vegetable that I picked up today. The next night we are going to do, we may be having some friends over, so this is kind of all up in the air, but we have brats, which I already have in the freezer, and I have some pizzas already in the freezer, and we thought between those 2 items, we have another family of 5 over, we would be able to make a whole supper out of that. I also am going to make pretzel salad that night. I had it on my list, and then Maria today when we were in the grocery store, she's like, when are we making pretzel salad again? So that's just perfect timing. I also have down grilled cheese and a hard-boiled egg salad, which just means hard-boiled eggs on a lettuce salad, kind of like, I guess you would think of like a chef salad or something like that, but we won't be having any meat. And then I also have on here pizza burgers. Emily was over yesterday and she mentioned that they were going to be, that she was making pizza burgers for last night, and I was like, boy, we haven't had pizza burgers in a while, and Peter was like, ooh. So we're going to do pizza burgers. And then I also have on here ribs. So I picked up ribs when they were on sale, boy, a few weeks back already, and those have just been waiting for their turn in the freezer, and this weekend their turn has arrived. So let me just show you what all I picked up here. That was a real quick little meal plan. There was I didn't plan breakfasts or lunches, but between leftovers and other things, we can make breakfast and lunch. All right, so I got 5 gallons of milk today. They all made it. The other 4 are in the freezer already. Now, you're going to see that I did get things, like I said, from Aldi and from Pick and Save, and I actually even have a few things at the end of this haul that I picked up at Dollar Tree for food, in the line of food. This I just randomly ran across, this reduced sticker on here for $5.28. These were marked at $9.99 on the ticket. So I don't know why this one bag was marked at $5.28. I mean, I looked at the date. I did not see anything. I know I looked at the date. Where's the date? It says used by 4/19 of 23. So I guess we're coming up on that day. So that must be why these were marked down. But that was a fantastic price. Just a splurge item. I didn't go in looking for those. The Tombstone Pizza, I've mentioned this before. If you start shopping at whatever your Kroger store is, you will start to get like a little envelope in the mail. There will be coupons in there, and there's always like a free item. Lately, it's always been a Tombstone Pizza, so Tombstone pizzas were $4.50 on sale today. I got a $4.50 pizza for free. Now, pretty much most of this is going to be Aldi food. Aldi, I'm always looking for the stickers. I did not plan on buying any of this meat today because I have plenty of meat in the freezer, but I knew that I was going to be looking for stickers. And if there's stickers and it brings it down to be a really good price, I pick up the meat. So there were 2 packages of the boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I found this 1 package of thin sliced, do these have the bone in? Yes, bone in pork chops. Those looked fantastic at, this was about $6 or so, something like that, $6.50 I think. And then I found these boneless, skinless chicken thighs. So you notice none of these meat items are actually on my meal plan because I didn't know I was going to find these at the grocery store. So that's one thing I've been doing differently for over a year now. So in January of 22 is when I started really shopping the Pick and Save and the Piggly Wiggly deals. So what I do is I just buy whatever the super deals are. Sometimes they call them loss leaders, and I pick up those items, I put them in my freezer, and then in a week, in 2 weeks, in a month, in 2 months, whatever it might be, I end up pulling those things out and making those my meal plan. And it just works really, really great to be getting the best price on groceries. Because if you make a meal plan and you're like, I am for sure making, we are going to have grilled boneless, skinless chicken breasts, or we're going to have butter chicken, or whatever you're going to make, right? And you go to the grocery store and you're like, well, it's on my meal plan. Well, they're $3.99 a pound, and you end up buying the chicken breast. That's the most expensive way to grocery shop. So the best is to make a meal plan based on what you have in your freezers, pantry, refrigerator. There's like things that you need at the grocery store. Zip to the grocery store, but be watching for all of the clearance food items, be watching for all of the super, super deals, and pick those items up, even though you might not use them this week, but you know you now have them, and they'll be there for maybe next week. Okay, I saw the shrimp, which this was a great price. So $8.18, 30% off. Let's say 50 would be like 4. So this was probably around $5.50 or something for some shrimp here. And I do know that at Pick and Save, the fresh shrimp like this is $10 a pound. So this is just a great price for this shrimp. And Emily mentioned to me that she made some like popcorn shrimp, homemade. You put it into like an egg wash, I think, and some crackers or breadcrumbs, and she said it was so good. So I'm looking forward to maybe trying that. Picked up 1 package of lunch meat, 2 things of whipped topping. I do need some whipped topping for the pretzel salad. This was just one of those random items shopping at Aldi. They have all the Easter stuff 50% off, and this was a package of Trix fruit snacks, and I think it was $3. So I thought, let's pick that up because that is a good price on fruit snacks, which offset the horrible price on these potato hash brown patties. These I want to say were $5.28 or $5.29. They used to be in the low $3 range. For whatever reason, these have just skyrocketed in price. Some heavy whipping cream. Peter has a recipe that he wants to make, and it required that. Some string cheese, which is almost gone. I let the kids open that on the way home, and they just about polished it off. Everyone was so hungry. Some cream cheese. Peter has something in mind that he wants to make. I couldn't remember if pretzel salad. Yes, pretzel salad takes cream cheese, so I wanted to make sure I had that. I did get the butter deal at Pick and Save, which was $2.49 a pound, and in that little packet, I had a 70-cent off coupon. So one of these I got for under $2 a pound, which was a great savings. They also had the cheese at $1.49 a package. These are all 8-ounce packages, so that brings it to $3 a pound, which that's always my go-to price on cheese. And even though we are a whole year and 4 months later, I am still able, if I watch carefully, I'm still able to get cheese at $3 a pound, which, like I said, is my go-to price. This was not at $3 a pound at Aldi. These were either $1.89 or $1.99. I can't remember which. They kind of fluctuate back and forth frequently lately. I did pick up this great big thing of mozzarella cheese. Like I said, we want to make pizza burgers, and so I'll use this and this gourmet sharp cheddar blend, I think, or maybe the mozzarella and the mild cheddar. I'll blend that together for the pizza burgers. Picked up some saltines, some of these pita sea salt crackers, and some golden round crackers. 6 cans of tomato sauce, tomato soup. I like to use this tomato soup in my chili. I also like to use this tomato soup in pizza burgers. And then some crushed pineapple for pretzel salad. Some taco shells, not on my menu plan, but you know what? Tacos are an easy thing to just bring up a package of hamburger and make some quick tacos. So I thought I might as well have a couple packages on hand. And then down in the bread department, I did pick up a couple packages of hot dog buns, and then I found stickers. So these croissants, I have had great luck putting them in the freezer for up to 6 weeks. And so $1 off for the croissants brought them down to $2.35, I think. And then I also picked up these little naans. These are fantastic. You can just microwave these and slice them in like little triangles to have with soup, or maybe some sort of like tomato pasta dish, or you can even put a little sauce on here, some cheese, put it under the broiler. You can butter these and stick them under the broiler and kind of toast them up. They just work for so many things. You can warm them up, put a fried egg and a piece of cheese, fold it in half, and make like a egg and cheese soft taco. So many uses for these, and they had 2 packages at $1 off, so I grabbed those. So some fruit now. I did pick up strawberries, even though they were $2.65 a pound, but I wanted these for the pretzel salad. Picked up kiwis because that was what the kids requested. Pineapple was at Pick and Save for 88 cents or 89 cents a pineapple, which was even a better price than Aldi's. Picked up just a few bananas, and then a lot of apples at Pick and Save. They had these pink ladies, I think, for 99 cents a pound with a limit of 5 pounds. That is the limit when you use the digital coupons at Pick and Save. You can use it 5 times. So 5 pounds of apples for $5. That is a great price. Then I also picked up some Macintosh, just 4 of them. I rarely see Macintosh apples anymore, and those are Warren's favorite. And so I picked up 4 of those for him. And then some cuties here. I think these were like $3.49 or something like that at Aldi. And grapes, red grapes at Aldi were 99 cents a pound. I also picked up a couple packages of the dried cranberries. So one thing you want to watch for when you do choose dried cranberries is that they have a little bit of like a moist look to them. You don't want them to look dry, or sometimes you'll actually see little like specks all over them, almost as if the sugar has started to come out of the cranberries. You know they're going to be a little dry and a little mealy. So pass over those and only get them when you see them where they look like they're going to actually be kind of like juicy. 10 pounds of potatoes for $3.99 at Aldi, and I was almost out, so I picked those up. Celery, I don't remember. I just knew I needed some. 1 bag of salad. I tried to buy like 3 bags recently, and they just go bad so fast. So 1 bag it is. We'll eat that tonight with our sausage and bean rigatoni, and then that'll be it. I did get some onions here. I used my last garden yellow onion just the other day, and now I just have some red onions left. A couple of cucumbers, some carrots. The multicolored peppers were on sale for $2.49, maybe $2.69 at Aldi, so I picked up a package of those. Great for like making omelets or slicing fresh. So many uses for those. 1 ketchup just to keep our stock going. 1 ranch, again, to keep our stock going. 4 macaroni and cheeses. Maria has been asking for this kind of macaroni and cheese as well as homemade macaroni and cheese constantly, and so it's time to make some of that. Some chocolate syrup for They like to put that sometimes on ice cream or making chocolate milk. And then Miracle Whip, this was at Pick and Save for $3.99, I think, or I think it was $3.99. It was one of the digital deals. I could have gotten up to 5, but I mean, really, I didn't need 5 Miracle Whips. Bottle of olive oil, 1 container of garlic salt, 1 canister of salt, 3 brown gravy packets, a bag of marshmallows. I did pick up some oatmeal. I'd really like to make some homemade granola bars. I never really paid much attention to how many grams or ounces each granola bar always was in these, of like the chewy granola bars, but they just seem to be getting less. I mean, it's not even 10.84 ounce. So 1 granola bar isn't even an ounce. Not even 1 ounce. So, I mean, how is that even hardly a snack for growing kids? So I did buy a package because they are nice to just have on hand. In the near future, I am going to be making some granola bars. Peter requested the honey grams. We were out of crispy rice. I know that's one of Warren's favorites. And then graham crackers. Peter needed some for the dessert he's making. I think it's like a little mini cheesecake dessert or something. And then Joe asked for the cinnamon ones today, so I thought, sure. 8 pounds of sugar. Sugar is going up and up. This was like $2.65 for 4 pounds. Semi-sweet chocolate chips, the regular size. You know, recently I've been getting the minis because I like the way they, like, just, what would you say? I like the way they disperse throughout the dough nicely, but they were $1.99. Regulars were $1.89, so I went with the regular size chips. The scallop potato boxes, these are 79 cents at Aldi. They're also on sale this week. Well, today's the last day at the Kroger stores for 79 cents, but I know I like this flavor, so I just went with those. And then some brown sugar, some salted cashews, 1 jug of apple juice. I did pick up the chip deal at Pick and Save. It was $1.99 a bag when you bought 4. I'm not sure if you've been paying attention to the regular price on the side of chip bags. $4.19, $5.69 for this 8.5 ounce little bag of Cheetos. $4.79 for classic chips. And what are the pretzels marked at? Pretzels don't have a marking on them, it looks like. I do not see a marking. So anyway, when you bought 4, you got each one for $1.99. So that was a great price. Now let me just show you a couple things I picked up at Dollar Tree. And this was mainly because I just forgot to get these items. Apple cider vinegar, 5% acidity. It should be just fine. Aldi was totally out of lemon juice, and then we forgot to look at Pick and Save. So I picked that up when we went to Dollar Tree. Some beef bouillon and some vegetable bouillon and a couple packages of yellow rice. And then this I just happened to see, and these are the last 2 cans on the shelf, and I thought, well, maybe it's really good. Maybe that's why there's only 2 cans left. It's a white nacho cheese sauce, although I realized I didn't get any nacho chips, but that's okay because this can just sit in the pantry for a long, long time. Until December. That can sit in the pantry until we need to eat that up. Now, the whole reason that we went to Dollar Tree was because the kids have a talent show later this week. Both Peter and Maria are doing an art display, and so we picked up some of this tag board, white and black, as well as some of these to like mount artwork on, and some stickers for them to label their boards. And that was why we went to Dollar Tree, and then good thing, because I found those other few grocery items. At Pick and Save, they had bubbles on sale for $1 a bottle, and that was a great price. This was actually a bigger size than the ones at Dollar Tree, because at Dollar Tree, they're not $1, they're $1.25. The rest of these items here, I picked up at Aldi. I think I showed this to you months ago when I first tried this from Aldi. This is the H2O Advance face cream. I absolutely love this. I think, but I have noticed this winter that my skin has not been like super dry and flaky. A little bit just around my nose here because I seem to always be dealing with allergies and blowing my nose. But the rest of my skin has just been, it hasn't dried out like it has in other years. And 2 things that I did this year and that is one, this has been the face cream I've been using, and I really like it. It's so silky smooth. You just dip your finger in and you don't need a whole lot, and it spreads really nicely. The other thing is I've been using the Dove, not Dove, Pond's cold cream, and I've been using that to take my makeup off along with my Erase Your Face washcloths. But anyway, I think those two things, because those have a lot, that Pond's has a lot of, it feels like a lot of kind of like a greasiness to it, and it's actually really good for my skin. So just a FYI, if you have really, really dry skin, the Pond's cold cream, I think it's specifically the one that's called the makeup remover one. It works great and just really keeps your skin very supple. Okay, I picked up some paper towels from Aldi, more Kleenexes, and then some socks for Maria. She was, when we were looking at socks, they had little kid socks, and she's like, I really need some new socks. All mine are getting too small. So we picked up some, adult socks now, 9 years old, and moved up to the adult socks. And then I also picked up some ankle socks for Joe. Again, I noticed we were in town today, and there he is with his shorts and his tennies, and he's got long, like knee socks on or something. And I was like, oh, Joe. So he needed to have some ankle socks. And then these little shoes, they actually had pink shoes, but they had like a pom-pom, and Maria didn't really like those. She actually really, really liked these. They kind of look like they might have stars or sort of like a galaxy or something on them. And so I picked up these. They have these for $7.99. If you have kids, I am telling you, Aldi is the place to get socks. And when they have shoes there, pick up their shoes. They have never done us wrong. They've always lasted well and just been good for the price. And you know, $7.99. They have the memory foam. They actually have rubber on the bottom and not just fabric. I don't know if you have noticed that, but the soles of some of the Walmart shoes are getting so cheap. You've got to be so careful and checking that they actually have a rubber sole and not just kind of like a felty fabric sole. All right, and that is everything in the grocery haul today. So I do know that at Aldi, my total was over 250. Shoot, I'd have to look at what the exact, but I know it was over 250. It might have been even close to like 260, 265. And at Pick and Save, it was $50. Down at the bottom of the receipt, it tells you how much you saved. I saved $48 on everything I bought at Pick and Save. I can't imagine spending $100 on the items that I bought there, but $50, I can do that. I hope that this gives you information that you can actually use to help you become better at grocery shopping and meal planning and all of those things. If you have not already subscribed, hit the subscribe, click on the little subscribe button and click the bell so that you are notified of all of my videos. This has been a thing again. I've had a number of people say, I didn't even know you put out a new video. I didn't get the notification. I don't know why that is. I don't know why YouTube does that, but they do. So just be sure that you have that bell rung so that you don't miss out. All right, we will catch you guys all in the next video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and you guys have a wonderful day.